Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please click the link down below and hit that subscribe button to support my channel. I'll be really thankful. And also please include in the comments and I will make sure to respond. Today we're going to be talking about Scarlett Johansson, or Scarlett Ingrid Johansson. Born in November 22, 1984, she is an American actress, the world's highest paid actress in 2018 and 2019. She has featured multiple times on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list. The Time named her one of the 100 most influential people in the world in 2021. Her films have grossed over 14.3 billion worldwide, making Johansson the highest grossing box office star of all time. She has received various accolades including a Tony Award and a British Academy Film Award, in addition to nominations for 2 Academy Awards and 5 Golden Globe Awards. Born to a Danish father and an American mother in New York City, Johansson first appeared on stage in an off-Broadway play as a child actor. She made her film debut in the fantasy comedy North and gained early recognition in her roles as Money and Law, The Horse Whisperer, and Ghost World. Johansson shifted to adult roles in 2003 with her performance in Lost in Translation, which won her a BAFTA Award for Best Actress. She continued to gain praise for playing a 17th century servant in Girl with a Pearl Earring, a troubled teenager in A Love Song for Bobby Long, and a seductress in Match Point. The latter marked her first collaboration with Woody Allen, who later directed her in Scoop, and Vicky Cristina Barcelona. Johansson's other works of the period include The Prestige and the albums Anywhere I Lay My Head and Break Up, both of which charted on the Billboard 200. In 2010, she debuted on Broadway in a revival of A View from the Bridge, which won her a Tony Award for Best Featured Actress, and began portraying Black Widow in the Marvel Cinematic Universe film Iron Man 2. She reprised the role in 8 films leading up to her solo feature Black Widow, gaining global stardom. During this period, she starred in the science fiction film Her, Under the Skin, and Lucy. She received 2 simultaneous Academy Award nominations, Best Actress and Best Supporting Actress, for the respective roles of an actress going through a divorce in the drama Marriage Story and a single mother in Nazi Germany in the satire Jojo Rabbit, becoming one of the few actors to achieve this feat. Labeled a sex symbol, Johansson has been referred to as one of the world's most attractive women by various media outlets. She is a prominent brand endorser and supports several charitable causes. Divorced from actor Ryan Reynolds and businessman Romain Duriac, Johansson has been married to comedian Colin Jost since 2020. She has 2 children, one with Duriac and another with Jost. Scarlett was born on November 22nd in the Manhattan borough of New York City. Her father, Karsten Olav Johansson, is an architect originally from Copenhagen, Denmark. Her paternal grandfather, Ejner Johansson, was an art historian, screenwriter, and film director whose own father was Swedish. Her mother, New Yorker Melania Sloan, has worked as a producer. She comes from an Ashkenazi Jewish family who fled Poland and Russia, originally surnamed Schlamberg, and Johansson identifies as Jewish. She has an older sister Vanessa, also an actress, an older brother Adrian, and a twin brother Hunter. She also has an older half-brother Christian from her father's first marriage. Johansson holds dual American and Danish citizenship. On a 2017 episode of PBS Finding Your Roots, she discovered that her maternal great-grandfather's brother and extended family died during the Holocaust in the Warsaw Ghetto. Johansson attended PS 41, an elementary school in Greenwich Village, Manhattan. Her parents divorced when she was 13. She was particularly close to her maternal grandmother, Dorothy Sloan, a bookkeeper and schoolteacher. They often spent time together, and Johansson considered Dorothy her first friend. Interested in a career in the spotlight from an early age, she often put on song and dance routines for her family. She was particularly fond of musical theater and jazz hands. She took lessons in tap dance and states that her parents were supportive of her career choice. She has described her childhood as very ordinary. As a child, she practiced acting by staring in the mirror until she made herself cry, wanting to be like Judy Garland in Meet Me in St. Louis. At the age of 7, she was devastated when a talent agent signed one of her brothers instead of her, but she later decided to become an actress anyway. She enrolled at the Lee Strasberg Theatre Institute and began auditioning for commercials, but soon lost interest. I didn't want to promote Wonder Bread. She shifted her focus to film and theater, making her first stage appearance in the off-Broadway play Sophistry with Ethan Hawke, in which she had 2 lines. Around this time she began studying at the Professional Children's School, a private educational institution for aspiring child actors in Manhattan. At the age of 9, she made her film debut as John Ritter's daughter in the fantasy comedy North. She says that when she was on the film set, she knew intuitively what to do. She later played minor roles such as the daughter of Sean Connery's Kate Capshaw character in the mystery thriller Just Cause and the art student in If Lucy Fell. Johansson's first leading role was as Amanda, the younger sister of a pregnant teenager who runs away from her foster home in Money and Law, alongside Alexa Palladino and her brother Hunter. Her performance received positive reviews. One written from the San Francisco Chronicle noted, "The film grows on you largely because of the charm of Scarlett." While critic Mick LaSalle, writing for the same paper, commented on her peaceful aura and believed if she can get through puberty with that aura undisturbed, she could become an important actress. Johansson earned a nomination for the Independent Spirit Award for Best Lead Female for the role. Johansson transitioned from teen to adult roles with 2 films in 2003. The romantic comedy Lost in Translation and the drama Girl with a Pearl Earring. In the former, directed by Sofia Coppola, she plays Charlotte, a listless and lonely young wife opposite Bill Murray. Coppola had first noticed Johansson in Money and Law and compared her to a young Lauren Bacall. Coppola based the film's story on the relationship between Bacall and Humphrey Bogart in The Big Sleep. Johansson found the experience of working with a female director different because of Coppola's ability to emphasize with her. Made on a budget of $4 million, the film grossed $119 million at the box office and received critical acclaim. Roger Ebert was pleased with the film and described the lead actors' performances as wonderful, and Entertainment Weekly wrote of Johansson's embracing restful serenity. The New York Times praised Johansson, aged 17 at the time of filming, for playing an older character. In Peter Weber's Girl with a Pearl Earring, which is based on the novel on the same name by Tracy Chevalier, Johansson played Griet, a young 17th century servant in the household of the Dutch painter Johannes Vermeer, played by Colin Firth. Weber interviewed 150 actors before casting Johansson. She found the character moving but did not read the novel, as she thought it was better to approach the story with a fresh start. Girl with a Pearl Earring received positive reviews and was profitable. In his review for The New Yorker, Anthony Lane thought that her presence kept the film alive, writing she is often wordless and close to plain on screen, but wait for the ardor with which she can summon a close-up and bloom under its gaze. This is her film, not Vermeer's all the way. Johansson played Nola, an aspiring actress who begins an affair with a married man in Woody Allen's drama Match Point. After replacing Kate Winslet with Johansson for the role, Allen changed the character nationality from British to American. An admirer of Allen's films, Johansson liked the idea of working with him but felt nervous her first day on set. The New York Times was impressed with the performance of the actress, and Rhys Meyers and Mick LaSalle, writing for the San Francisco Chronicle, stated that she is a powerhouse from the word go, with a performance that borders on astonishing. The film, a box office success, earned her nominations for the Golden Globe and the Chicago Film Critics Association Award for Best Supporting Actress. Also that year, she underwent a tonsillectomy and starred with Ewan McGregor in Michael Bay's science fiction film The Island in dual roles as Sarah Jordan and her clone, Jordan 2 Delta. She found her filming schedule exhausting. She had to shoot for 14 hours a day, and she hit her head and injured herself. The film received mixed reviews and grossed $163 million against a $126 million budget. Two of Johansson's films in 2006 explored the world of stage magicians, both opposite Hugh Jackman. Allen cast her opposite Jackman in himself in the film Scoop, in which she played a journalist student. The film was a modest worldwide box office success, but polarized critics. Ebert was critical of the film but found Johansson lovely as always. Aspiring to appear on Broadway since childhood, she made her debut in the 2010 revival of Arthur Miller's drama A View from the Bridge. Set in the 1950s, in an Italian-American neighborhood in New York, it tells a tragic tale of Eddie, who has an inappropriate love for his wife's orphaned niece, Catherine Johansson. After initial reservation about playing a teenage character, Johansson was convinced by a friend to take on the part. Johansson secured the part of Black Widow in Jon Favreau's Iron Man 2 in the same year, a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, after Emily Blunt was forced to opt out due to other obligations. Before she was cast, she dyed her hair red to convince Favreau that she was right for the part and undertook stunt and strength training to prepare for the role. Johansson said the character resonated with her and she admired the superhero's human traits. The film earned $623 million against its $200 million budget and received generally positive reviews from critics, although reviewers criticized how her character was written. Tim Robbie of the Daily Telegraph and Matt Goldberg thought that she had little to do but look attractive. In 2011, she played the role of Kelly, a zookeeper in the family film We Bought a Zoo alongside Matt Damon. The film got mainly favorable reviews, and Anne Buson praised Johansson for bringing depth to a rather uninteresting character. After a one-year screen absence, Johansson reprised her role as Black Widow in her own solo prequel film in 2021, on which she also served as an executive producer. Also starring Florence Pugh, the film is set after the events of Captain Marvel Civil War and sees Johansson's character on the run and forced to confront her past. She felt that her work confronted her past. Johansson felt that her work playing the role was then complete. She was this as an opportunity to show her character's ability to be on her own and make choices for herself while facing difficult times, and noted that her vulnerability distinguished her from other Avengers. Critics were generally favorable in their reviews of the film, mainly praising Johansson and Poe's performances. The Hollywood Reporter's David Rooney thought the film was a stellar vehicle for Johansson, and Pete Hammond of Deadline Hollywood found her, again a great presence in the role, showing expert action and acting chops throughout. For the film, Johansson won the Female Movie Star of 2021 and 47th People's Choice Award. Also that year, she reprised her voice role as Ash in the sequel Sing 2. In July 2021, Johansson filed a lawsuit against Disney, claiming that the simultaneous release of Black Widow on their streaming services Disney Plus breached the clause in her contract that the film receive exclusive theatrical release. She alleged that the release on Disney Plus exempted her from receiving additional bonus from box office profits to which she was entitled. In response, Disney said her lawsuit showed an indifference to the horrific and prolonged effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. The company also stated that Johansson already received $20 million for the film and that the Disney Plus Premier Access release would only earn her additional compensation. The Hollywood reporter described Disney's response as aggressive. I wonder what you guys think. Creative Artists Agency co-chairman Brian Loud throughout the company falsely portraying Johansson as insensitive to the effects of the pandemic was a direct attack on her character. Loud further stated that the company including her salary in their public statement was an attempt to weaponize her success as an artist and businesswoman. In September, both parties announced that they had resolved their dispute. The terms of the settlement remained undisclosed. Variety later reported that she received a payout of over $40 million and that Johansson and Disney would continue collaborating on other projects. Johansson returned to the screen with Wes Anderson's Asteroid City, released this year 2023, in which she led an ensemble cast. It was her second film to premiere at the Cannes Film Festival after Match Point. For her 2 months of work on the film, she took a substantial pay cut, earning $4,131 a week. Describing her collaboration with Anderson, she said, I like the sort of constraints of West's precision. I think in some ways it's more liberating. Anthony Lane of The New Yorker praised Johansson's role, noting that her performance adds depth and complexity. He commended her ability to navigate the line between reality and imagination with skillful wit. Johansson will next star in Kristen Scott Thomas's directorial debut My Mother's Wedding and in Project Artemis, a space race film for Apple TV Plus opposite Channing Tatum. She will also perform a voice role in Transformers 1, a prequel to the Transformers film series. While attending the professional children's school, Johansson dated classmate Jack Antonoff from 2001 to 2002. She dated her Black Dahlia co-star Josh Hartnett for about 2 years until the end of 2006. According to Hartnett, they broke up because their busy schedules kept them apart. She then began dating Canadian actor Ryan Reynolds in 2007. They became engaged in May 2008, married in September 2008 on Vancouver Island, and separated in December 2010 and divorced in July 2011. In November 2012, Johansson began dating Frenchman Romain Duriac, the owner of an advertising agency. They became engaged the following September. The pair divided their time between New York City and Paris. She gave birth to their daughter in 2014. Johansson and Duriac married that October in Phillipsburg, Montana. They separated in mid-2016 and divorced in September 2017. The actress began dating Saturday Night Live co-head writer and Weekend Update co-host Colin Jost in May 2017. In May 2019, the two were engaged. They married in October 2020. At their New York home, she gave birth to their son in August 2021. Johansson resides in New York and Los Angeles. In September 2011, nude photographs of the actress hacked from her cell phone were leaked online. She said the pictures had been sent to her then-husband Ryan Reynolds 3 years prior to the incident. Following an FBI investigation, the hacker was arrested, pled guilty, and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. In 2014, Johansson won a lawsuit against French publisher G.S. Latz over libelous statement about her relationship in the novel The First Thing We Look At by Gregory Delacour. She was awarded $3,400. She had claimed $68,000. Johansson has criticized the media for promoting an image that causes unhealthy diets and eating disorders among women. In an essay she wrote for the Huffington Post, she encouraged people to maintain a healthy body. She posed nude for the March 2006 cover of Vanity Fair alongside actress Keira Knightley and fully clothed fashion designer Tom Ford. The photograph sparked controversy as some believed it demonstrated that women are forced to flaunt their sexuality more often than men. Thank you all for watching this video, and please let me know what you think of the material down in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and have a lovely weekend. See you again next week for more content. Please subscribe and stay ahead with notifications. Bye!